Hello friends, I hope you guys are doing well. So I went to Home Depot to check out the seats for you and look what I saw in the back room. I was in shock. If this is your first time, special welcome. I'm in Pennsylvania, zone 7A, and it's covered everywhere in snow and I was not expecting bulbs at this time, okay? So here we go. So excited. So we have this beautiful dahlia here and the prices will be on the screen for you. I like that they have it on the packet so you can actually see how much bulbs you get in a pack. So with this Post One Island Dahlia, it will get 24 to 30 inches tall and it's hardy from zones 8 through 10. And here friends, I'm going to take a moment to stress to you, inspect the bag before you make these purchases just to make sure you're picking up quality bulbs. Very, very important. This one is so pretty. And here we have this, oh, this is really pretty, Fire and Ice Dahlia. This will get 20 to 24 inches tall. It blooms summer to fall. This is such a beautiful combination here. And very important with your dahlias right there, it says to plant it 1 inch. Okay, look at the back of the packet and plant according to the instructions in order to be successful. And here we go. We have a lot of lilies here. So this one is Casablanca. So pretty. And the Casablanca, I think that one is a fragrant lily. And this will get 36 to 48 inches tall, hardy from zones 4 through 9. Hardy simply mean it will return for you in that zone. If you don't know your zone, take your zip code, put it in Google, and it tells you what zone you're in, and that way you know the plant will return for you. All right, let's take a moment to talk about inspecting the bags. When you purchase these bulbs, friends, please inspect the bags. Very, very important, just to make sure you're picking up quality products and you're not wasting your money. All right. And I also want to tell you, now it's cold, right? We still have a couple of months to go before we can plant anything outside, especially my friends up north, right? So very important. I'm going to leave down below for your video what I do to pre-sprout these bulbs while you wait to plant them outside. Make sure you check that out because I don't want you wasting your money and have these sitting in the bag for another 2 to 3 months. Alrighty, move on to this lily. This one, I did this one before and it came out as a deep, deep maroon. It wasn't this dark color. Let me know if you planted this and what color you got. So this is just me again inspecting my bags, and you're going to be hearing me saying this to you throughout the end video to let you know to inspect your bags. Very, very important. Alrighty, this is so pretty. This is the Matrix Orange. You get 4 lilies in there for $9.98. They will get 12 to 14 inches tall and they bloom in summer. I love lilies, friends. I did a video for you guys last year where I featured all my lilies in the garden. Lilies is a good plant to get, so when you're waiting for more blooms throughout the summer, they will be blooming for you when your other perennials are taking a rest, so to speak, right? And then look at this one. Oh, I love this one. This one is Cancun, 4 bulbs in here for $9.98. This will get 44 to 48 inches tall. I had this one in, I also have this in my garden and I never had to stake it. I never had to stake any of my lilies, and I get some lilies that get to this tall. Just a side note there for you. Alrighty, let's go down here. Look at this beautiful color here. Let's see what this one is. While holding the phone and taking these products out the bag, I'm trying not to shake the phone here. It could be a challenge at times. Alrighty, let's see what this is. This is Forever Suzanne. Oh my goodness, look at that. I love it. That screams fall to me. Look at the colors on there. Love it. So if you have an empty spot in your garden, just take some bulbs and just sprinkle them throughout so that way you have some colors coming from your lily also. This will get 24 to 36 inches tall. And the depth is right there for you, 6 inches deep. Okay, very, very important to follow the instructions here. And moving on to one of my favorites, Gladiolus. Yes. So in here, friends, you have 25 bulbs in the pack for $9.98. and this will get 48 to 60 inches tall. They're hardy from zones A through 10. I'm in zone 7, and my gladiolus returned for me. I do not do anything special with them, and they return. Just a side note there for you. And I have them planted all over the garden. Here's another combination of colors, and gladiolus come in so many different colors. They're great as cut flowers. I'm telling you, if you have not given gladiolus a try, please give them a try. They're great as cut flowers. You do need to stake them. So what I do, I tend to plant them to the back where they have like support to lean on other plants, or you could just get those stake and just stake them and zip tie them and all that good stuff. But they're definitely worth it, and cut some, bring it in the house. I'm telling you, it's such a unique flower to have. And here we have elephant ear. There's just one here. And okay, we're not going to take long on this hosta. This hosta looks like it's blue, but it's not blue. Just a side note there for you. I've tried it before, and it's not blue at all. Not even a tint of blue on it. And here we have more lilies down here. This is a stargazer lily. There's 4 bulbs in here for $9.98. This one is a really good one to have. I told you guys I'm collecting lilies. I have a ton of them in the garden. And this will get 36 to 48 inches tall. It's hardy from zones 4 through 9. And this one will bloom late summer. Alrighty, here we have tiger lily. I'm in love with tiger lily, friends. So with this tiger lily, it's so different. The pollinators love it, and there's 3 bulbs in here for $9.98, and they get pretty tall. They will get 36 to 40 inches tall, hardy from zones 3 to 9, and I do not have to stake my tiger lily. I read somewhere that they spread. Not sure how true that is. You know, like the bulbs do multiply underneath the ground. But just a side note there for you. Do some research if you want to pick this up. But it's definitely worth it. The blooms are so unique. Move over here, friends. We have a lot of dahlias. So you'll see the type on the packet there. And the prices are on the packet also for you. So this one will get 24 to 40 inches tall. And your dahlias generally bloom from summer into fall. And they're hardy from zones 8 to 10. My dahlias, I do not dig them out. I leave them out there. I put extra mulch or fallen leaves over them. And they come back for me every year. Here we have another beautiful dahlia here. This is a blue boy and crazy love. So there's 2 tubers in the pack here for $10.98. That's a pretty combination. Then we have more here. We have Mirror, Star, and Snow Country tubers. 1 of each. And then moving down here, friends, we have 2 Fubuki Dahlia. This is so pretty. Look at the blend in there. Very pretty. And these will get 32 to 40 inches tall. And you know, dahlias are great as cut flowers. And they bloom all the way into fall until the frost hits them. Yes. Alrighty, let's see what. Oh, look at this one. This one reminds me of the giant cactus zinnia, doesn't it? Look at it. Frilly blend tubers. So pretty. Look at that. Friends, there's so many different dahlias out there. It's just unbelievable. And this is me again inspecting the bag. And these will get 32 to 40 inches tall. So make sure you inspect your bag and check out the bulbs you're picking up. Very, very, very important. Here we have more lilies, friends. They have a lot of lilies and dahlias. This year, I think Home Depot, they brought a lot of dahlias here. And look at this one. This is so pretty. Look at the colors from that. And then here's this one looking like a cactus also. This is a dinner plate blend tuber. Those get really, really big. I think the blooms are 8 to 10 inches on the dinner plate ones. Very, very large. So more than likely, you probably have to stake them. Alrighty, let's see what else down here. Here we have 3 oriental lilies. These are the double blooms one, as you can see, for $10.98. And then we have hot chocolate blend bulbs. I love those 2 colors. There's 3 bulbs in the pack. And then we have oriental double mix, more from Figaro. And then here's this Caladium. I love Caladium. So with the Caladium, friends, they do not start to sprout for you until it's like 60 degrees. Okay, so just something to keep in mind. They take a while to wake up. And then we have begonias. This is 3 in a pack. This one is a double mixed bulb for $10.98. And if you enjoyed my video, friends, take a moment to click the like button and subscribe if you're not. And I wanted to give a special thank you for my new subscribers, my new friends. Thank you. And for my friends coming back. So happy you guys are here again. Alrighty, and then let's see what else we can find to the top here. Alrighty, let's go over here to this section where they have fruit trees and good stuff to eat. Yeah, we have pomegranate. I have no experience in fruit trees whatsoever, so I'm just going to go through these with you and give you the information on the boxes, right? And that way you can do some more research on them, but I'm not one to give you any recommendation with fruit trees. I have no experience in that. Flowers, pretty good at that, but fruit trees, I don't even have a fruit tree in my yard. I was thinking of getting an apple tree, but I was afraid of attracting rodents around the garden, so I'm like, I don't think I want an apple tree. Well, I had to get 2, right, so they can cross-pollinate, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to deal with the apples and the squirrels and rodents that will come by because there's a fruit tree in the yard. I don't know, still thinking about it. Anyway, so let's see what else we can find here. They have hardy fig, they have grape, and down below here they have all different potatoes, friends. Yes, I'm gonna go potato crazy. I enjoyed doing potato last year. I did not have the best yield, but I was okay. I had fun doing it. So this year I'm definitely gonna be planting a lot of potatoes. I just love the process and digging it through and the reveal when you dig it out to see how many potatoes you'll get. I just love that excitement there. Alrighty, friends, let's go on to the back here. We have more of those blue hosta, and then next to it we have canna lily. You guys know how much I love my canna. Make beautiful tropical plants. And then we have ranunculus. You know how much I love my ranunculus, friends. I'm gonna leave a video down for you below, and I do have some I need to start. I will probably start them later in February, but if I have to recommend one flower from this video, I will recommend ranunculus. I just love them. They complement the garden very well. They look so they look like roses, look like mini roses. Yes, they're so dainty and just beautiful. Love my ranunculus, and they're really easy to do. So if you haven't tried ranunculus, give them a try. I'll go search in archive and find a video for you so you can see how to do them. They're really easy to do. So there are 25 combs in here for $9.98. Strongly recommend ranunculus. And then here we have more dahlias. This is so pretty. There's 3 in here for $14.98, and these will get 36 to 40 inches tall. Here we have more dahlia, friends. They have a lot of dahlia. They really do. This one is so pretty. And then look at this mix. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is the tequila sunrise mix. You know, those are my colors. I love the orange and the red in the garden. So pretty. And then look at this one. They had this one last year. I do remember that. This is so pretty. And there's 3 in here for $14.98. So you get 3 tubers. This is absolutely gorgeous. Just to look at that. Alrighty, let's see what else we have here. And I look at this blend. This looks like a blend of several ones I share with you already. I really like this. There's 3 in here for $14.98. So I would probably pick up that if I have to choose any because of the mixed they have. Alrighty, and then move over here. More dahlia, 3 again for $14.98. These are the decorative mixed. These resemble those that you will start from seeds. Alrighty, and here's Dutch Iris Blue Magic. 25 bulbs in here for $9.98. This is so pretty. Look at that, friends. You know, I like with the bulbs, you could just tuck them in between different shrubs and plants. You don't need to dig a 12-inch hole, right? Just tuck them in between. That's what I love about bulbs. If you worry about where to put them, they just grow. and they just give you different colors in between, and they just bloom at different times. Alrighty, and they're also great in containers too, friends. So if you don't have enough space in your garden to put bulbs in, try them in containers. These will get 24 inches tall. Alrighty, here we have more lilies on this end. Look at this, friends. There are 8 in here for $14.98. I feel like this year you get less quantity than last year. It just seemed like that to me. I don't know. Anyway, so here we have more lily. Look at this. This is beautiful. In here you have 8 for $14.98. This is really pretty blend. And lilies are very nice in containers too, friends. And you put them in between your plants. If you have like a space that you want to fill, but you don't want to put a plant next to a plant because there's not enough space, put the lilies in a container and just put in that space. And then here we have more gladiolus. I love gladiolus, as I said before. And look what they have. They have Rudbeckia root, black eye Susan. And you get 4 roots in here for $14.98. And I'm going to show you something once again. Inspect your bags, right? And when these bulbs stay in these bags for like another 2 months, they some of them dry out, some of them start to grow in the bag, some of them start to get mold and fungus. So that's why I'm saying, if you see them now, buy them now while they're fresh and healthy, and then start them inside, because most of us in the northern zones, we can't do anything right now, right? But look at right there. Do you see that? This growth is already coming out from there. Look at that. And these bags don't even have any ventilation. There's no holes in them. So if you pick up these bulbs, friends, I can't stress enough, take them home and start them inside. If you buy them 2 months down the road, be careful. It might be a chance you take in. Be careful. Really inspect them. And then here we have peony. I have this one in my garden. I did this one, I think, last year or the year before. So you have the flame and Hawaiian coral. They will get 36 to 40 inches tall. And with your peony, they only need to be planted 1 inch. Very important, because if you don't plant them, if you plant them deeper, they will not grow for you. Just 1 inch. I normally do 1 to 2 inches with the peony. And here we have Liatris. I strongly recommend these. This is a great pollinator attractor, something different for your garden. They will get 32 to 36 inches tall. They're hardy from zones 2 to 9, so they cover a lot of the zones, right? And with these, you do not need to stake them. And when I plant the Liatris, I put like 5 in a hole instead of just 1. I do like 5, so that way it's more pleasing to the eyes. It's like a bouquet coming out from the ground. And if you don't know how to plant these, you can see the hair. The hair is the root. If you don't know how to plant them, just put them on the side, all right? But I strongly recommend Liatris too. Love them. One of my favorites. Alrighty, friends, let's go on up here. More peony. I can't stress enough. 1 to 2 inches deep, and that's it. Don't go be covering your peony roots them, because they're not going to do anything for you. And once again, if you pick these up now, start them inside. If you can, plant outside, and just take care of them, and you'll be fine to put them out in the garden when you can do so. If you buy them 2 to 3 months down the road, just keep in mind to inspect them carefully. And right here, you can see the eyes are coming out. Do you see that? Yes, those are the eyes of the peony. So once again, make sure you can see some eyes there, 2 to 3 eyes. Make sure you see those like a red dots that they call eyes before you pick them up. And I love that these bulbs, they're in the clear bags. They're not in the green bags. I think Walmart, some of those from Walmart, they do have them in green bags. Not all, but just some. So I do appreciate the bag you can see through here. All right, here we have more gladiolus. 8 bulbs for $5.98. Yes, I'm telling you, I think we're getting less bulbs this year than we did in previous years. And then here we have more dahlias. You only have 2 tubers in here for $9.98. Yeah, we have another Dahlia, Crazy Love. I'm telling you, this year, I must say, they have a lot of dahlias and lilies at Home Depot. If anything, they have probably more varieties in dahlias I've ever seen. I can't wait to see what Lowe's will be bringing in, and Walmart. I'm still keeping my eyes out for them. And I went to Sam Club, friends, and they have a ton of bulbs. So I made a short video on that for you. I'll be releasing it soon so you can see what you can find at Sam's Club. Remember, Sam's Club, you need membership, right? You can't shop unless you have membership with them. But they have a lot of bulbs over there, a lot. And the prices were really, really good. And then I have to work on the seed video at Home Depot for you so you guys can actually see that. And friends, look at this dahlia. This is so pretty. Oh, and that's just me here. And that's just me here inspecting the bag. This is so pretty. Look at that. Let me get it out from that light above me. And this will get 20 to 24 inches tall. Honka Dark. That's the name of this dahlia, friends. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine collecting dahlias? That'd be so crazy because there's so many varieties out there, right? And then look at this pretty one. And okay, let's take a moment to look at this one. This blue bell. It is so gorgeous. I don't know what it was. It's just a light pink. It was just so pretty. And this will get 36 to 40 inches tall. Absolutely beautiful color. And here we have this one up here. This is really pretty too. They're all pretty. And only two comes in here for $9.98. And friends, look at this. I don't know if this one is new. I don't know. It reminds me of a zinnia, doesn't it? Mambo. It will get 24 to 36 inches tall. This looks like a zinnia to me, but I'm gonna stop looking at it and let me give you a nice up close view here. Look at that. Look at that. That is gorgeous, isn't it? And there's only two tubers in there for $9.98. And here's this orange. Loving it. Love that orange color. And then here we have the pom-pom dahlias. And then let's take a moment to look at this one. This is the rain lily. You get 12 bulbs in here for $5.98. And I was looking at this because I thought it's different. I like different stuff, but I looked at it and it gives, when I Google it, I never heard of it. It gives like a grass look with the blooms. It gives a grass look with the blooms, and I thought I didn't like that. It's great for containers, but just keep in mind it has the grassy look with the blooms. You can Google it and see if you like it. And here we have this freesia. There's 12 in here for $5.98. I've never planted this, and I always think, oh, I should try this, and I just never did. And this blooms late spring, and it will get 12 to 16 inches tall. And here we have crocosmia. The hummingbirds love this, friends. You get 12 bulbs in here for $5.98. Yes, a pollinator attractor. The hummingbirds will be thanking you. But friends, I'm gonna leave the video down for you below because I don't want you guys wasting your money, okay? Because I know we want to pick up these bulbs now because we don't want to buy them 2 months after when most of us can plant outside. So make sure you watch it so you can see what to do with your bulbs before your free frost date is here. Very, very important, so that way you can be successful and you do not waste your money. All right, thank you guys so much for being here as always. I appreciate all of you. Let me know what you're thinking of picking up, what you'll be planting for 2026. I hope you guys are doing well and you're enjoying your seed starting. Right now, you guys should be doing seed starting and winter sowing, right? Making sure you guys are on track for the 2026 garden season. So I'll see you guys the next one. Now take care of yourselves, and as always, thank you. Appreciate each and every one of you for giving me the support, leaving me a comment, giving me a like. Thank you guys so much. Truly appreciate it. All right, see you guys the next one now. Cheers.